Raider Nation, stand up! Raise that shield to the sky! From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Open smoke in my Venmo, and later nights in my blood. Vegas lights on the strip, same shield, same mud. Daddy in that old starter jacket, mom yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field battle, heart on sleeve, we don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. Parking lot feels like church, our flags waving in the wind. Raider Nation vets telling war stories, young kids learning how to grin. From the Coliseum concrete to the strip where the lights run wild. Every city, same heartbeat, same outlaw shout. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field battle, heart on sleeve, we don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every session, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let them know who we are. Raider Nation, rise up. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field battle, heart on sleeve, we don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. The curse is now lifted, so rise with our new gifted. Let's settle in this night play, it's time to fight. Let's start the rockin' show, welcome to Raider Central Live.
Oh, yeah, excuse the technical difficulties, but it's your boy, Mikey Raider. We are fucking back. Training camp starts tomorrow for the veterans. The rookies are already there, and Mikey Raider is motherfucking back. It's been a few months. I missed you. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody that's chiming in on this impromptu last minute live stream. But I needed to go live and I needed to hang out with my peoples. And we need to talk training camp. We need to talk the season. And I need to catch y'all up to date on some shit. And give my fucking Raider opinion. I'm all decked out in motherfucking Raider gear. Got my Mikey Raider shirt on with me as the damn logo. Got my LA Raider cap. Everybody needs a Raider cap. And I'm here to represent. And we got my dude, John Al Davis, talking shit about my theme song. It's AI, but it's cool. It's AI, but it's cool. Man, I don't have money for a band. I don't know how to make music myself. You got to work with what you got. That's what Raider Nation is about. It's about family, about supporting each other. Welcome, John L. Davis. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Everybody, hit up the chat room. Let's have a good chat room today. I don't know how many people we'll have live, but hey, we're going to hang out and we're going to do this thing. And we're going to talk freaking Raiders. We got my boy Kevin Hooks, 50003, saying it's music, period, and I love it. I love it too. We're going to actually listen to another version in just a second because this song gets me pumped the fuck up for the Raiders. It's football, baby. We're fucking back. Silver and black forever, baby. Let's get it started. But first, I have to sell my shit. Guys, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for a couple of bucks for exclusive and early content moving forward and some live streams for members only and some other stuff that's going on like discounts for fantasy football and some other things like that. Please hit up the like, the subscribe. Consider becoming a member of the channel. And I have donation portals down below if you'd like to support and help buy me some fucking tacos. Because I got a broken refrigerator and I lost all my fucking food recently. And I need to buy a refrigerator hopefully this next week. Because it's only working at like 20% now. And I need some motherfucking tacos to watch the Raiders play this season. Because let's be fucking honest, who can afford the NFL prices? We all have to do illegal live streams to watch it. Because nobody can afford the NFL and the hypocrisy and the rage-baiting financial gouging that they are doing to us. So if you feel like supporting Mikey Raider, helping me buy a couple of tacos, maybe buy a fridge, do some other things, I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up, the like, subscribe, become a member of the channel. Got QR codes on screen. I got a merchandise store with some Raider stuff. But most importantly, my career stuff. You guys hit it up, hook a brother up, and I got cameos available for a shout out and all that other stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get that off the screen. I don't need to sell you guys anything else at the moment. But I will have a banner at the bottom of the screen if you guys feel like supporting throughout the show through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I will look it on screen. I will thank you personally. And in super chats as well. They get priority than regular chat. We have to make a living. We have to make a couple of bucks and do what we got to fucking do. All right. I promise you guys we were going to hear a new version, a secondary version of the Raider anthem that AI created. You guys heard the male version. The clip came out with a little bit of computer technology problems. Maybe this girl version does as well. But I wrote the motherfucking lyrics. I wrote them, silver and black forever. It's the Raider Central anthem for the motherfucking season. And we gonna get this shit going. Because it's football, baby. And the motherfucking Raiders are back. Mikey Raider is excited. Mikey Raider's heart is pumping. Mikey Raider is fucking excited, finally, for our motherfucking Raiders this fucking year. I don't need to say the word fucking again, but it's past 5 minutes and I can say it on YouTube. I'm excited, y'all. Football is back. Raiders have a competent team around them. We're going into a first training camp with a new coach, Kubiak, and a new quarterback that's going to vie for the spot of the top quarterback, and we're going to see what the fuck happens. This is going to be epic. Fucking like my Beast Mode Burger video on my channel. This is going to be fucking epic. And we're going to make food all season long for the Raiders, and we're going to have Raider recipes. That's what we're going to fucking do, because life is beautiful. We're alive. We got a roof over our head. Some of us have food in our fridge, and we got breath in our motherfucking lungs. Let's fucking go. AI has damn good music. Make more. It to you can brother Raider for life. That's right, Raider for life. And we got Bruce Lee. Let's go, Mikey Raider. That's right. Michael Raiders back. We may have a pop-in guest during today's show. I don't know if he's available, but I sent out an invite to my boy Murph for Mondays with Mikey and Murph. We are going to try to do a show maybe in the next couple weeks of Mondays with Mikey and Murph. Training camp special or season special. But who knows? Maybe Murph will join in for a couple minutes later during the show. I don't know. But we're going to hang out and have a good time. All right, everybody, let's do this. Let's get it started. Let's listen to the anthem together. But we're not going to listen to the male anthem. You have to listen to the beginning of the show for the male anthem. Let's listen to the female anthem together. The Silver and Black Forever Raider Central Live anthem for the season. And remember, I wrote the motherfucking lyrics. And we got my moderator, my wrench, my brother from another mother, Frost WSA, coming in with the Hello Raider Nation. Hello Raider Nation. Let's get it started, right? Let's get it started, okay? Welcome back, Frost. Good to see you, man. Hopefully this video finds you healthy, happy, and blessed. And with a Raider championship in our future. All right, let's listen to my lyrics together for this song. And I'm proud of it, even though AI made it and wrote it. Well, I wrote it, not AI. Let's groove to this anthem, y'all. Listen to the motherfucking lyrics. Hopefully there's no computer problems with this version, but who knows?
Raider Nation, stand up. Hey! Raise that shield to the sky.
Raise your shield to the sky.
From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory. LA Raider nights in my blood.
LA Raider nights, baby.
Vegas lights on the strip. Same shield,
Same mud. God, you gotta love that. Dad in his old Raider starter jacket, baby. The white one, the black one from the 80s. Dad in his Raider starter jacket. Man, it's a good fucking song. All right, I'm just gonna let it play. I don't know. I'm having a good time.
Raise that shield to the sky.
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's get pumped up together. Raider Nation, stand up. We're gonna get a good show. We're back for camp, quarterback battles, roster secrets, NFL schedule review, Raider news. That's right. I missed a lot of things. I didn't even do a schedule review. I haven't even checked out the schedule. I am not up to date. We're gonna get up to date today, y'all. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk, we're gonna do some good shit. So thank you for being with me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's just listen to it. But listen to the lyrics, man. Some good shit. It's from my heart. It's from my motherfucking heart for the Raider Nation.
Raider Nation, stand up. Hey! Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory. LA Raider nights in my blood. Vegas lights on the strip. Same shield, same mud. Dad in that old starter jacket. Mom yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black, forever we ride forever. Together, on field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black, forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win.
Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby. Love for our shield, we scream, baby. Just win, baby.
Parking lot feels like church. Our flags waving in the wind.
love my damn words, bro. I fucking love it.
Parking lot feels like church.
Parking lot feels like church, y'all. I don't have to repeat it, but it's fun to do it.
Our flags waving in the wind.
Our flags waving in the wind. The autumn wind. I wanted to write autumn wind, but I wanted to write flags waving in the autumn wind, but it didn't work out like in the verse.
Lot feels like church. Our flags waving in the wind. Raider Nation vets telling war stories.
Raider Nation veterans telling war stories. Raider Nation vets telling war stories.
Vets telling war stories. Young kids learning how to grin.
Young kids learning how to grin. Raiders!
From the Coliseum concrete
From the Coliseum concrete
to the strip where the lights run wild.
to the strip where the lights run wild. I'm a good writer.
Every city, same heartbeat, same outlaw child.
Every city, same heartbeat, and same outlaw child.
Silver and black, forever, we ride forever. Together, on field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black, forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels
Damn, from the black hole to Vegas, every section, every stranger.
to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors.
Feels like we've been neighbors.
Every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let 'em know who we are.
Hands up, let them know who we are.
Section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let 'em know who we are. Raider Nation, rise up.
Rise up, Raider Nation.
Silver and black, forever we ride forever. Together,
We ride forever together.
field battle, heart on sleeve.
On field, battle hard on sleeve. Woo! Man, I got some lyrics, yo. I should become a fucking musician writer for everybody. Oh my God, I got some lyrics, bro, from the heart.
Silver and black, forever we ride forever. Together, on field battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black, forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. The curses.
The curse is now lifted. So let's reveal the new gifted. Raider Central Rise. It sounds like an Asian version. Welcome to Raider Central Rise. No, Raider Central Live computer program. That's what I wrote. I didn't get the pro plan, so they messed up some of my words. Welcome to Raider Central Rise. But you got to love it. That's the girl version. I absolutely love the male version, the starting of the male version. It sounds more NFL authenticated. But my lyrics are fantastic. Listen to the male version with the crowd. It's got the football crowd.
Raider Nation, stand up! Raise that shield to the sky! From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes.
We won't listen to the whole thing. We've already heard this in the beginning of the show earlier.
Open smoke in my Venmo, and later nights in my blood. Vegas lights on the strip, same shield, same mud. Daddy in that old starter jacket, mom yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever.
All right, there we go. We got a cue of it. Thank you guys for putting up with me for that. I'm just proud of it. I wrote the lyrics. I made the song with my cues, but I wrote each and every lyric, and I'm proud of it. I think it's pretty awesome. I made country versions. I made different versions to try to get the best out of it. But we're having a good time. All right, the show's officially started, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Raider Central Live. We're going to have an interesting show today. We are back on this channel. We're back live streaming. It may not be every week. It may be every couple of weeks. But we're going to have clips every day. And we're going to have some other stuff moving forward. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to talk about training camp battles today, quarterback battles. We're going to talk some roster secrets. And I would like feedback from each and every one of you. And I would appreciate that. I want this to be all involved, all inclusive with each and every one of us. And I still haven't even seen the NFL schedule or the video that Raiders presented. So we're going to go through a win-loss prediction on this channel like I do every year. And we're going to predict the wins and the losses together while we go through the schedule. I don't even know who our opener is. You might not believe that, but I haven't really looked. But that being said, I want to give a shout out to the new team mom of the fucking Raiders. That's right. Fernando Mendoza's mother is now the new team mom. Welcome. We all need a team mom. Just like when you're a little kid playing football or baseball, you got the team mom. Now the Raiders have their team mom. Every team needs a leader and every family needs a mom. I love this woman. I'm falling in love with this woman. Don't tell Fernando. The stars that night will shine so bright with Fernando and his family and his mom. And I'm so proud we drafted this kid. And he's looking like every bit of a professional. Whether it'll translate to the field or not as much as it did in college, that's all speculation. We're going to have to find out in the coming days. But I'm looking forward to hearing the training camp reviews once the veterans get there and he starts seeing some starting defenses and other stuff like that. I cannot wait. But welcome to the team. And it's all about family forever, as my song said. And welcome to the team. We got the new team mom. Congratulations. It'll be a beauty to see you on the sidelines and in the crowd cheering on our team. Now, what's the latest news for the Raiders? Well, I don't have everything up to date. But let's quickly look at my draft predictions. This is my draft 2.0, who I predicted the Raiders would draft. How many did I get right? How many did I get wrong? Apparently, it only looks like one. But it was the top one, Fernando. But man, I wouldn't have mind having anybody, even Kalen Black from Indiana, to pair with Fernando as his running back. But we got a stud running back that's appearing to be studly as I'm watching his workout videos. So there it is. There's the Raider draft picks and their numbers. These are the official numbers that the Raiders draft picks will be wearing. All right. Sorry, I took that off screen a little too quickly. There. Whoops. Mendoza is officially number 15 like he was in college. We got Stooks at 31. We got Benson at 19. Washington Jr., I believe that's the running back I was just speaking about, Mike Washington. I believe that's his name. At number 30, we got Crawford at 42. Zune the third at 66. Can't even read the damn name on the screen. McCoy at 28. Again, I'm not up to date on the names and perfect numbers of all the draft picks. Forgive me. I had other things going on in life. A bunch of bullshit. But now we're getting back into the Raiders. Mathis is 35. Johnson is 43. Cleveland is number 90. And I wish I could remember each and every draft pick's name. But I'm brushing up with you guys live right now. I'm brushing up with you guys live. We got Rules 1813. Glad to see you're back, Mikey Raiders. Raiders for life. Thank you, my dude. Good to see you too. God bless you. Hope you enjoyed the Silver and Black Forever anthem that we have going on this channel moving forward. And speaking of football, the Madden ratings have also came out. And I don't have them on screen. I might have them on my Twitter account or something that we're going to look at in a second for some latest news. But I want to be honest. There's a few of you that are fantasy football members of my Raider Central leagues for about 6 or 7 years now, maybe 8 years now. But NFL application where we ran the leagues has been sold, and Red Zone has been sold to ESPN. So I have to migrate all my Raider Central fantasy football leagues to a new application. We had 2 Raider Central leagues with 12 members each. That's 24 players. But now I made it one league, the Legacy League, and it's now being migrated to Sleeper. Some of you guys are in that league. Maybe you haven't added Sleeper as the account. Check your emails. Check everything that's going on, because the league has now formed on Sleeper and there's still 5 spaces available. So I'm hoping that some of the previous players from the NFL league will join the new Sleeper league. Check your emails if you're watching this and follow the instructions to migrate your team to NFL Sleeper application. But for those of you that want to play in the league, if a spot opens up, get on the waiting list. Okay? We have 5 or 6 spots available now, but I'm hoping the legacy players that have been in the leagues for years will all migrate to the new league. But if they don't, I'm going to know in the next 7 days. So by this time next week, if they haven't migrated yet, I'm opening it up to people on the waiting list. So if you want to play fantasy football versus me, Mikey Raider, and some other Raider fans, and you want to be a part of the Raider Central Fantasy Football League, where it's Raider Nation Fantasy Football for life, let me know. Let me give you the rundown, and I'll do it on another video at another time when their spots officially available. Long story short, it's a $25 league fee for a prize pool of $250. It's a 12-team league on Sleeper that would equate a prize pool of $300, but I'm keeping $50 for running the league and being the commissioner and all that other stuff. So the prize pool is $250, and it's not money. I don't have any money to give, but I have a lot of Raider Nation trading cards and jerseys and swag and merchandise from my past history of loving the Raiders in boxes and everywhere. And I have a merchandise website. So the winner will receive $150 worth of Raider jerseys, merchandise, trading cards, autographs, photographs, team photos, or anything from my merchandise store of that value, and or my time. I charge $150 to be on a podcast for an hour. So if you guys want a session, a hangout, a podcast, a phone call, a video call, it's all worth $150. So that is my prize pool for first place. It's Raider merchandise swag up to a value of $150. And they get a free buy-in for the following year. That's a $25 value. Second place gets $50 worth of everything that I just mentioned. Not $50, I'm sorry. $25 of everything I just mentioned. And the second place gets a free buy-in for the following year. That's what it is. It's $150, the first place, and the swag and the merchandise and all that other stuff and my time or whatever, $150 worth, plus a free buy-in. That equates a value of $175. Then second place gets a free buy-in for the following season to play again the next year and hopefully go for the championship. And maybe I'll throw in a gift card or some trading cards for second place. I will. Some Raiders stuff or gear. I will do that. So that equates a value of like $200 altogether. And that's the prize pool. So if you're down with that, basically you're donating like $50 and then the prize pool to help me out. Third place gets nothing. We do the draft live on the Raider Central channel. We do it live for the viewers. We have a good time. And if a spot opens up, you guys will be first to know. I'm giving it another 7 or 8 days to find out about the legacy members that have not migrated to the league. But there it is. So if you guys are interested, get on the waiting list. First come, first serve, waiting list. Hit me up on social media if you have me on socials, in direct messages. Let me know you want to be a part of the Raider League. And then we'll go from there. If a spot opens up, I'll hit you up. And then I'll tell you how to pay through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. And we'll get you in the league. But again, give me another 7 or 8 days to know officially. But get on the waiting list now. So hopefully that makes everybody want to have a good time. And, we can go over every week of the fantasy football season on our show. We can show the standings and the scores and who's winning what and what's winning who. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. Also, I have another Bowerverse Fantasy Football League for my career channel. We have a couple of spots available now, but there's also going to be a waiting list for that. So if you want to play in that league, it's a different league. It's not with Raider Nation. But if you want to play in that league, do the same thing that I just announced, and the prize pool is pretty much the same thing. Merchandise from my merchandise store and stuff like that, and my time. So if you're interested in either the Bowerverse Fantasy Foosball League, going into our third year on Sleeper, or the Raider Central League for Raider fans, hit me up on DM, social media, and my email is down below as well. There it is. Appreciate each and everybody for getting online and starting this. Rulish 1813, first time I started following you is when you did the video of the Beast Mode Blueberry Burger with the blue cheese. Yeah, I love that fucking video. It gets copywritten for the music every time. But do we toast those buns? We fucking toast them. And we double the fuck up. That's what fat people do. We double the fuck up. You can't just have one. You double the fuck up. Thank you, brother. That video is a classic. It's on my channel in the Raider Recipe playlist. You guys check it out. You check out some previous videos of Raider recipes and stuff like that I did. We're having a good time. It's football season, man. What's up, Detroit fan, man? It's been a minute, man. Good to see you again. Mikey, for the win. Hope things are good, my guy. Every day is a blessing, and I'm happy to be alive. So things are going good. But I need more money. I need more honey, meaning girls. And I don't need anything. I got what I need. God provides. So I'll just shut up there. All right, let's get it on screen. Let's get it started. All right, let's get some latest Raider news coming on screen. Let me remove a few of these things. All right, Raiders, let's look at some of the important dates that are coming up, even though some of them have already started. Let's get some of the important dates that are coming up. All right, these are the Raider important dates that are coming up. So the Las Vegas Raiders 2026 training camp runs from July 29th through August 29th. All right, at the Intermountain Health Performance Center in Henderson, Nevada. Rookies reported on July 23rd, a couple of days ago. I haven't seen any reports yet that I know that they're playing on the field or doing anything. I don't know. I need to catch up to date. You guys let me know in the chat room of something I might have missed, like a headline. And the veterans report tomorrow. And I did see a little bit of the video where the rookies arrived at camp And then Max Crosby and a couple veterans went early. So that was kind of cool to see. I don't need to go over revisionist history of who the Raiders drafted and all that other stuff. But here's some of the reporting and key dates. The rookies reported July 23rd, 2026. The veterans report tomorrow. Then camp officially starts on the 29th. And then when they put on pads and all that other stuff are different. I do believe they opened it up to public. Yes, it's going to say that in a minute. Camp concludes on August 29th. Now, here's the open practice schedule. So for those of you that are able to go, have a beautiful time, take pictures, enjoy it with your family. It's going to be hot AF. Bring the water, bring the fans. And I don't mean Raider fans. I mean the actual working Raider fans, if you know what I mean. Sunday, August 2nd at 7:30 a.m., the Raiders camp schedule has now been done from Kubiak early in the morning. Why? Because it's cool. It's hot as fucking Vegas. It's over 100 degrees every freaking day at 6 in the morning. It's what it feels like. So now they're going to do the public practices and the camps in the early morning to also prepare them for the season for football, for the 10 a.m. games and all that other stuff. So this is really good. But man, that's pretty damn early for the fans to show up. They're going to be there at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Sunday, August 2nd, 7:30 a.m. The next day, Monday, August 3rd, 7:30 a.m. Then that following Friday, 7:30 a.m. Then the next day on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Then a couple of days later on August 11th. In my opinion, that'll probably be a scrimmage game. They'll probably do like a scrimmage game officially. I know they're going to do scrimmage games in public practice here and there every once in a while. But I think that'll be like a big game for them to get ready for the preseason. I don't even know when the preseason is. I got to look up the dates of when the first preseason game is. But I think that'll be like a game practice in the evening at Allegiant Stadium to get them all ready. So those are the key dates and training camp that's going to get started. And quickly, I want to look at the first preseason game. So let me take this off screen and let me watch the Raider preseason schedule. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I haven't looked at the schedule, to be quite honest with you, at all, that I remember. That's right. The Raiders are only having a 3-week preseason. Let's get it on screen. We're doing homework together, y'all. Let me know some information in the chat room, like I said, as well. We're doing homework together. There we go. The Las Vegas Raiders 3-game 2026 preseason schedule features home games against the Arizona Cardinals, 49ers at Allegiant Stadium, and a game against the Houston Texans. All right. So there it is. They're going to have that practice at 6 p.m. at Allegiant Stadium on August 11th. And just 2 days later, they're facing the Arizona Cardinals at 5 p.m. at Allegiant Stadium. So that's what that public practice is about. It's for the Raiders to prepare for the Cardinals and in front of their fans and hear a crowd getting ready for the season. That should be a game. Do we win that game? Hell yeah, we do. That's at Allegiant Stadium. That's the first preseason game. And I don't know if the Raiders are even going to play any of their starters. I would predict they're not going to. But I do predict that we see a little bit from Fernando. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Potentially, they normally only play the starters in week 3 of the preseason, but we only got 3 games this year. So are they going to play the starters in week 2 or 3? I don't know. It's going to be fun to do it. Then we got week 2 at Houston on August 20th on a Thursday. All preseason games are on a Thursday. All is revealed. Frost WSA, the 49er versus Raider fan fights video are always hilarious. I agree. And they're going to happen again. Remember they blocked us from playing the 49ers for a few years? Now it's back and at Allegiant Stadium. So that's going to be fucking fun. But all three of the games are on Thursday. And get NFL Plus. I think it's $14 a month. In the month of August, you can watch every preseason game on NFL Network and NFL Plus. It's only $14. Even though ESPN bought everything and took it all over, I still think it's $14 to watch the preseason games. Or if you have NFL Network. So there it is. Do we win all the preseason games? No, we do not. We win the first one, even with our young players and rookies. I think we win that game. The hype is going to be too much under the new regime. And we might lose the next couple of games. But I doubt it. I'm going to say we go 2-1 in the preseason. We win versus the Cardinals. We lose versus the Texans. Maybe they play all their starters or something like that. And then we pull out a victory versus the 49ers. How about that? How about them apples? All right, that's it for the Raiders schedule of the preseason. Now, let's get into a little bit of the latest news. I called the Raider facility on July 22nd. See if I can get it on screen. I literally called the Raider facility on July 22nd, and I was pissed off. I was like, why has everybody signed their contract but Fernando? I even made a tweet about it. Look, on July 22nd, I go, someone needs to make the motherfucking Mendoza signing clock. He still has not signed yet. Camp is like 6 days away, but I fully believe it will be announced a day of training camp or a day before for dramatics. Then, after I posted that tweet, I literally called the motherfudging Raider hotline. I literally did. I should have done it on screen. And I left a message at the Raider facility with the PR department. That's right. You can call it the PR department. You got to look it up. And then there it is. Then the next day, Fernando Mendoza made this video and he officially signed with the Raiders.
What's up, Silver and Black? This is Fernando Mendoza. Just signed the contract. I'm so excited to be a part of the family. Can't wait to get to work. I'm really excited. Thank you guys again for all the support. What's up, Silver and Black?
The stars at night will shine so bright. Welcome to the nation, Fernando. I'm so happy. I am so thrilled. But check out my tweet. There it is. I made it happen yesterday. I called up the Raiders and I said, get it done by any means. And I made the tweet about it that I just showed. And here we are. One day later, Mikey Raider made that shit happen. I got connections. Not only did I get sued by the Raiders and lose my 60,000 subscriber channel and the NFL, but I got connections. I got game. I called up the motherfucking Raiders PR department. I said, look, this is Mikey Raider. Sign fucking Fernando. Get him in the building. Don't wait till last minute for dramatics. Get him in the motherfucking building. The money is already set in stone how much he can receive. And I know you guys are discussing semantics and fifth-year options, but get it fucking done by any means. And then I go to bed, got my little Raider sleep, wake up the next day, and here it is. The stars at night shine so bright. Welcome to the nation, Fernando. And we got him on our damn team, and I am so freaking happy. And these are I don't know if there's any music, but I'll play audio for a second. These are when the rookies reported. Here's the video clip of the rookies reporting. And Max Crosby reported with them. Max Crosby and Jackson Powers Johnson among the Raiders veterans who reported to training camp early.
Uh-oh. Macaroni time. Come on, baby. Back.
There it is. Caleb offered. Now, these are all the rookies. Brandon Cleveland, Kamir Missouri, Ishada Johnson. Sorry, forgive me, I don't know all the names. Traydon Stukes, let's go. Trey Zoon the third, the guard. Fernando, the quarterback. Mike Washington, the running back in the weight room. We got to love it. We got to love it. So that's a really proud thing to see, y'all. That's a really proud thing to see and hang out with. And I need to give respect. Jordan Devey passed away, former Raider guard. That's in memoriam. And then there was an article that was just posted about Max Crosby and all his controversies and all that other stuff. And they said he's really upset with everybody. I was just with Max Crosby. Former Raiders defensive tackle shares who Max Crosby is mad at. Pretty much everybody, it sounds like. Who the fuck cares? Max asked for the trade. We gave him the motherfucking trade. It didn't work out. Now we took him back. And now he's upset. Well, being upset is a good thing. Maybe he'll earn his money in a final year with the Raiders. I believe it is a final year. But we got him back, and let's see what the fuck happens. There is rumors he may be traded before the trade deadline, depending on how he performs or how he comes back from his injury. But either way, I do not care. I'm happy to have him back, but he's all types of up in social media, controversies and everything else. And a little too much bullshit. And we're going to watch a little bit of his rap career and his music video in a little bit. And I need to unpin this from my records. I was like, please tell me how to become a positive Raiders fan again. I'm feeling bad because I can't find any positivity with this team as a whole. I'm truly sorry. I'm so negative as a very jaded Raider fan. Lord, please break this curse. Bless my Raiders players and my the fans. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, please. That was on January 24th, 2025. I'm feeling positive about the Raiders. But isn't that how every Raider Nation goes into the damn season? Feeling positive? It's like our routine. It's like our thing. All right, the official details are in. The Raiders have signed number one pick Fernando Mendoza to a 4-year, $57.27 fully guaranteed contract. Maybe not at the signing. That's why they always go for the bonus or the next year contract to get other things, signing bonus and everything guaranteed. But apparently his rookie contract is fully guaranteed. So no matter what happens, whether it be injury or any of that, I'm assuming Fernando Mendoza now has $57 million to his name. Now, I've been watching a ton of videos. I'm an actor as well. People think they made that amount of money in their career. They do not. But Vegas has no taxes. So that's one thing. Viva no taxes. Viva no taxes. But I've been watching a bunch of videos on NBA players and all that, and football players complaining about money. You know, they made $100 million in their career and they're broke and whatnot. And I understand it. Let's be honest. In my opinion, every situation is a little bit different. But in general, whatever money you make, automatically, whether it be taxes, agents, managers, publicists, whatever the fuck it is, take out in total 45% to 50%. That's how much they made. So if you look up an athlete made $100 million in their career, technically, they made 50. Okay? I wonder what Fernando Mendoza is going to do with his guaranteed money. Is he going to buy his mom a house or something? I think they already got a nice one. I don't know. I'd like to see what he's going to treat himself, if anything. He's probably going to put it back into business. He's a financial major. So I'm looking forward to, again, if he's a has-been or a bust, I don't think he will be. But he's got $57 million fully guaranteed. And again, he lives in Nevada, so he may only be losing 35 or 40% of his entire money. But I'm going to place him at 50% of that. So he's at least making $28 million no matter what. So he has $28 million for the rest of his life. And I want to see what he does with it. I bet you he'll do great. So if he's a bust, hopefully he manages money correctly and he's got $28 million. If he's not a bust, he'll make even more money. And you got to figure he's probably made a couple of million with endorsements or ads. So he's doing okay. He's doing okay. That's Max Crosby talking about showing up to training camp. Denico Autry reportedly retired after 12 seasons. That's some interesting news. Now, this was an interesting question. I want to know your answer in the chat room. Come on, get in the chat room. This is according to Joshua Jacopetti, the guy that does a lot of Raider work on Twitter. What are the top 5 most overrated Raiders ever? He's calling these players overrated, and what's your top 1? His is Derek Carr. I don't agree with that. Darren McFadden. I do not agree with that. Hunter Renfrow. I do not agree with that. Robert Gallery. I can agree with that. He should be on that list. And then Bo Jackson. I wouldn't put Bo Jackson on that list because his potential was cut short. Derek Carr is not overrated. He played up to his abilities. He's not overrated. Just 100% or 90% of Raider fans loved him in the beginning. Then it became 50-50 or 60-40. Darren McFadden had a decent career with the Raiders. He might not have had over 1,000 yards on many seasons. I wouldn't call him overrated. He did his job, but I guess it depends on your draft position. Hunter Renfrow was a 3rd rounder. He made a few bucks. He got a secondary contract and made some money for his family and had one good quality year. He did what he needed to do, being a 3rd or 4th round draft pick. Robert Gallery was the 1st round offensive lineman draft pick. That, to me, is overrated. Bo Jackson, again, potential cut short. That's my opinion. Let me know your overrated players. Now, we have Brock Bowers being one of one. I forgot what number Brock Bowers is on the NFL top list. I don't know what number he actually is according to the NFL. Do they show the number? I thought they do. I haven't checked out the top 100 list, but I'm glad Brock made it on it after having a tough year with injuries last season. Oh, there it is. They showed the number. He's number 60, and last year he was 24. So he's number 60, and last year he was 24. I'm glad he's still on the list. Are there any other Raiders on that list? I don't know. I don't think so. Max Crosby, I'm sure, is on there. All right, here's the Madden ratings for Madden. Max Crosby is at 90. He went down from 97. Brock Bowers is at 89. He went down from 93. Colton Miller went down to 83 from 91 based off of last year. Just look at the big names. Ashton Genty was at an 83 last year, and now he went up to 89 because he somehow had a 1,000-yard season. Jeremy Chin went up from 82 to 87 in a really quality year for him. And Jackson Powers Johnson went up in stature, went up from 78 to 80. And then our punter went down because he had a tough year. All right, let's watch a little bit of this Max Crosby YouTube music video. Apparently, Max Crosby, hopefully my video doesn't give out. Max Crosby made a Raider music video with his trap music called The Raider Way. Now, you guys heard my anthem earlier in the show. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, go back and watch it again. And then I wrote, okay, it's here. Crosby's Max new hit trap rap anthem for the Raider Nation, The Raider Way. Max Crosby, I'm supporting him. And then I wrote, love the sentiment, Max, but truly, I love the sentiment of making a Raider song. But based off of his previous fucking music, I am not enjoying it. All he talks about is money, his cars, and his bitches, and smoking and drinking and all that bullshit as a wigger. That's right, I said it. Still love you, Max. But that's what it is. So, let's listen to the Raider Way song together for the first time with me, live. Don't copyright me, Max. I love you. I've been rooting you on forever. Got your autographed trading cards and everything. All right, let's listen to the Raider Way anthem by Max Crosby and see if it has anything to do with the Raiders. I'm predicting it doesn't. He's going to talk about bitches, money, contracts, his wealth, his cars, hopefully his family, hopefully the Raiders team. Hopefully the Raiders team. Here we go. Guys, a reminder, hit that like button, get in the chat room. Let's get it going. Come on. I know we only have 10 to 12 viewers at a time. All right. He mentioned a couple of Raiders, and he said he feels like he's from Oakland to the Bay. Talked about Marcus Allen back in the day. All right.
In the bay. Call up Marcus, that's my dog. I'm with that Raider gang.
With that Raider gang. All right. We got a little bit of Raider information there. Like Easy E on a Made Away, huh? Huh? What were you smoking that night?
I call your bae, she ride that 98.
I call your bae, she ride that 98. All right, now we're talking bitches and cars. The beat, I don't like it. I'm not into that stuff, dude. Road Code, what's up, Road Code? Max needs to stick with football. He is not cutting it as a rapper. He's not. He's not. But he's living that lifestyle. That's what him and his other white friend likes. The two wiggers. All right. We got a couple of Raider references. Let's see how many more we get. He automatically started the song. Now with the lyrics. And the first lyric is, I call your bae, she ride that 98. Let's see how many more bitches, money, and hoes we get to hear. How many more Raider references?
Making plays every day, laughing to the bank.
Making plays every day, laughing to the bank. Did you pull a robbery on us? What are you trying to say, laughing all the way to the bank? Come on, Max.
Rollie on my wrist, it cost me 98.
I got a rollie on my wrist, cost me 98. 98K? Now we're back to money and bitches.
Cash advance, Louis pants in the south.
Catching bands, Louis pants in the south.
France, you might go blind.
France, you might go blind.
If you catch it.
How I shine. Max! This is not a Raider-oriented song. We just heard Silver and Black Forever, created by me. It had more family and more heart and more lyrics of a nature of the Raider way. What the fuck, Max? We got Raider Dog. What's up, Raider Dog? Coming in with the 99, not the 98. The 99. Thank you for the super sticker, Raider Dog. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yelling out the Raiders. Appreciate your love and your support. Hit that like button. Raider Dog, we back. We back, baby.
Glance. GIA certified, watch me do my dance.
GIA certified, watch me do my dance. Just sack the quarterback. Sack the quarterback and tackle the running back. Then you do your dance.
The money falling out my pants.
He goes, and you can see the money falling out my pants.
Ain't got a chance.
You ain't got a chance.
Started from the bottom, now we at the fucking top.
Started from the bottom, now we at the fucking top. You're not on the top, Max. I love you. You're not on the top. The top would be like an MVP. would be a Super Bowl championship for the Raiders. But on top of owning a house and a basketball court, I'm proud of you, brother. You're doing it. You on top in that way. You got family, beautiful family, you on top. But you're not really on top. Just want to let you know that. You're not even on the top of the music charts. You're at the bottom. Started from the bottom and we're still here. Started from the bottom and the whole Raider Nation hears me. Started from the bottom and I'm still here. This is not a good start to the Raider Way song. Anything about the Raiders. It's all about you in your narcissistic fucking nature.
I dropped the top, pull a Bentley out the parking lot.
I dropped the top, pull up the Bentley in the parking lot. Oh, God. Write some other lyrics. Write some other lyrics. Even use AI if you need to, Max. It's okay.
Yeah, hey, I'm on that prime shit. I'm on that slime shit. I got a dime, bitch. Black
I'm on that prime shit. I got a dime, bitch. You don't owe me anything else, Raider Dog. Your support, your thumbs up, your chat room is beautiful. Thank you for everything, Raider brother. And isn't he married? Why are you presenting bitches in your video?
got a dime, bitch. Black shirt, silver hat.
He's walking into an elevator with some bitches. And he gives out the peace sign. Yeah, we're going to go party. We're going to go motherfucking party.
Dime, bitch. Black shirt, silver.
Black shirt, silver hat.
Feel like BoJack.
Feel like BoJack. All right, now we're back to Raider references. That's cool.
AP for the time.
And then what did he say? AP for the time, Antonio Pierce?
Man, let's run it back.
AP for the time, man. Let's run it back. So he's a big fan of AP. Remember, he vouched for him. He's a big fan of Antonio Pierce. So he's a little bit salty about Antonio Pierce because you wouldn't have put it in the song.
And let's run it back.
That is not the Raider way. It's not. It's not. No. 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 That's not the Raider way, getting bitches, smoking blunts, driving cars. That's not the Raider way. It's the Max Crosby way. The Raider way is about some other shit. But you could say you're being an outlaw. You're being a little bit of a different type of personality. That is the Raider way. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And we got Raider Dog. Raiders coming in with another super sticker. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. You don't owe me anything else. He ain't about that life. He went to college and shit. Good old upbringing. Exactly. He's like that movie with the Wiggers. Remember? I forgot that name of that movie with that guy. What the hell? Why would I pay the PayPal shipping center? I don't know what happened there. Got to figure that one out. Maybe I got to turn off my card. I don't know. Verse. Now he's riding in a car with a bunch of dudes. I don't even know who they are. They're like social media rejects. These are the Indians with money running, doing business with the Indians in his Bentley. The social media podcasters.
Ghetto boy is back. They had a heart attack.
The ghetto boy is back. You're a ghetto. about himself again and how he's back with the Raiders. It's all about you, Max Crosby. It's all about you, right? The world revolves around you. The Bentley from probably the social media stars.
I got dummy swag.
He said, I got dummy swag. Yeah, you're damn right. You got dummy swag. Swagging like a fucking dummy.
Money tall as Wemby, you ain't blocking that.
What? Money as tall as me and you ain't blocking that. My money is as tall as me and you ain't blocking that. What?
I'm James Harden to these haters.
I'm James Harden to these haters.
Tom stepping back. I'm Kobe
I'm Tom stepping back. I'm Kobe Bryant. There you go.
Bryant on their ass. I don't give a pass.
I'm Kobe Bryant on their ass. I don't give a
I'm
pass.
Michael Jordan 95. I'm coming
You
back.
are not Michael Jordan 95. But hey,
I'm Tiger Woods on these hoes about to make me crash.
I'm Tiger Woods on these hoes about to make you crash. That's funny. That's a good line. That's a good line. I'll give you one.
It's back to back, black on black. Bentleys.
It's back to back, black on black, dirt black. That's cool.
We got some machinery in there.
He goes, I need more machinery in here. What the hell are you talking about? In your house? And he's driving the car without his shirt on. Like, you know, thugs do in the hot summertime. Especially in Vegas. But you got AC. You got a Bentley. You got $1 million AC. You don't need your shirt off. You don't need your shirt off, Max. You don't need your shirt off, Max.
Yeah, we got some demons.
All matte black.
Got some demons in the lot.
Oh, I need another car all matte black, man, for my garage. All right, whatever. We done. We done. We done. All right. I'm done with that. Thank you guys for hanging out. All right, let's do a schedule review. Let's do a schedule review. I have not done it yet. I know this is old. This is too late, way too late. But I do not know the Raiders schedule. I don't know it. Forgive me. I do not know it. So, White Boy 1999 starring Danny Hawk. That's a good movie. No, but there's another movie with Jamie, the actor named Jamie, that was on Punk'd and all that other stuff. Jamie, where he was like a wigger. It was a movie in the 2000s. Malibu's Most Wanted. That was the movie I was talking about. Malibu's Most Wanted with my boy Jamie. All right, let's watch the video from the Raiders. Sorry, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to share the screen of the schedule release, and we're going to do a win-loss record while we do this. Okay? See if I can get this on screen a little bit better. This is the Raiders schedule release. And let me bring up the banner or the asset below us so we know what we're talking about. All right, let's watch this video together. Together forever. And let's do wins and losses. Guys, do it with me. Pull out a piece of paper. Let's hang out. Do it with me. Jamie Kennedy, that's his name. Thank you, Frost. But I have not even seen the schedule. I have not seen it. Let's do the wins and losses together. Maybe you guys have seen this video. I have not. Raiders, don't copyright me. I may pause it. But here's the schedule release that was released a month or two back. And let's do wins and losses while we do this. Hopefully there's no music. If there is, I'm going to have to turn it off. But there it is, Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza with the schedule release video that all the NFL teams do, and they present the schedules. That's a cool shot, yo. That's a cool shot, dude. I don't want to play the music in case it's copywritten, because I don't make enough money on this channel to do that. To lose the $3 or $4 I might make from the video. There it is, face to face. Kirk Cousins and Fernando. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm so proud of the way Kirk is handling everything. And I just love it, dude. It's the perfect match and scenario for Kirk and Fernando. It's the perfect freaking match. And again, that's why I feel the Raiders are, the curse is lifted, y'all. The curse is lifted.
Hey.
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 I'm Kirk.
They're introducing themselves. We just became best friends.
I'm Fernando.
You're gonna Kirk O'Chain.
That's right. You're gonna have to call me Kirk O'Chain. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
Cool. You're gonna have to call me the Mandalorian.
That's right. It is the Death Star. Raiders are in the Star Wars universe. You're gonna have to call me the Nandalorian. Let's go. Fernandalorian. The stars at night. I love it. I love it. I love Kirk O2 change. I hope he wears the chain this season. I hope they make a specific Raider chain for Kirk Cousins this year. I hope they make a perfect Raider chain for Kirk Cousins this year to wear if he's winning and starting. And we're going to discuss that in a little bit. There it is, 2026 Raiders release schedule presented by Allegiant. Let's go. Week 1, who do we face? There's the Raider locker room. Man, that's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight. My eyes have not seen anything so perfect. My eyes haven't seen anything so damn perfect. That's heaven. Silver and black heaven is a place on earth. Look at that. They even got the game. What's it called? I forget the name of that damn game where you throw the little sandbags, beanbag game.
So this is the locker room. And rule number
No stepping on the shield, 25 push-ups. If you step on the shield's in the middle of the room. How do they not step on it? Let me take off the closed captions. How do they not step on it?
And rule number 1.
Wait, how do I take off the captions? There it is. Isn't the shield in the middle of the room? How do they not step on it? How do they not step on it? But again, this is just for the Raider lore that they're trying to build. I like that. There are rules. And I wish they would have kept that sticker helmet thing that Kubiak brought into the team where you have to earn your sticker and they give them out. They give out the Raider shield during training camp. I wish they would have kept that. But they immediately gave in and gave the Raider players their shield. No shields during the entirety of training camp. No motherfucking shields. Even in the preseason games, no fucking shield. Have the NFL play the preseason games with no shield. Just the helmet for the rookies and the players trying to make the team. No fucking shield stickers. Then when they cut it down to the official 55 players, then you have a ceremony where they all get their motherfucking Raider shields. And then they're about to play week 1. That way they live for it. They became a Raider and they earned their motherfucking shield. Maybe legally that's not viable, but still they should have made it happen. But they gave in too quickly. They gave the fucking Raider players their shields too fucking quickly. Earn that shit for real. So now they got rules that you can't walk on the shield.
This is the locker room. And rule number 1 is do not step on the shield.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it.
What if I...
His acting sucks. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You can tell Kirk Cousins is not an actor. What if it happens? Don't do it.
What happens if I sneeze around it?
Don't do it.
What if I...
Don't do it. So what's the best Star Wars movie? Empire Strikes Back or Rogue One?
Ha!
Empire Strikes Back.
Trick question. Star Wars A New Hope, which was originally titled just Star Wars, in 1977, but then they changed it to Star Wars: A New Hope in 1981. Say your favorite football play on 3. 1.
You can tell Fernando is still learning how to speak publicly, and they're not good at being actors, either of them, and learning their script. You got to learn it forwards and backwards and upwards and downwards, like Willy Wonka in the fucking elevator. You got to learn it sideways and left ways. But I'm proud of him. He's ingratiating himself, and he did a good enough job. I'm having a good time with this.
1, 2,
Say, what did he say? Say your favorite Raider player on the count of 3.
1.
Is that what he said? Say your favorite Raider player on the count of 3.
Say your favorite football play on
Oh, your football play.
3. 1, 2, 3.
What is the banana John Gruden play? What is the banana John Gruden play? I forgot the name of it. Red Right 88 or banana something banana play. I'm forgetting the damn name.
Turtle right, 63 wide shallow. Jinx!
Turtle Right 63 shallow. Jinx. That's in the Raider playbook. I guarantee you that's in the fucking Raider playbook.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
That was fucking awesome. I love that. Did we just become best friends like in the movie Step Brothers? And I think they're parroting that movie as well.
Wide shallow. Jinx!
Did we just become best friends?
Yup!
They're checking their grips.
Nice!
And he's wearing a Yoda shirt.
I'm about to show you the most prized possession from my 15-year NFL career.
Thank you for trusting me. Oh my, it's beautiful, Mr. Chains.
This
It's beautiful. Remember, he told him to call him Kirko Change.
is a signed sword from Las Vegas's own Donny Osmond.
Oh, shit. Donny Osmond, King of Vegas. What's up, True Raider 22? Good to see you, brother. Good to have you. Thank you for chiming in the chat room. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Get some super chats going if you feel like supporting. Buying me some tacos. Appreciate you. Good to see you, True motherfucking Raider. That's what it's called. Spider Wide 2 Banana. That's what it is. Spider Wide 2 Banana. Thank you. Dude.
I loved them in Joseph the Musical.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say.
Joseph the Musical and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Hey.
Is he singing the song? Kirk Cousins is a musical fan, dude. He is. I am too. That's fucking fantastic. I love the energy from Kirk Cousins on this team. Again, whether he's going to be the best or not, it's not what I'm here. I'm just saying he's a liven, good, positive spirit for the Raiders. He's a good, positive spirit to mentor Fernando.
Cool. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Don't stare at this too long.
Ashton Jenkins through the hole. Touchdown,
There he goes.
Raiders. They only bring 4.
Ah!
There's Max Crosby with
He said, oh, Condor. Because he remembers probably being hit by Max Crosby and he's having PTSD. That's fucking great.
There he goes.
Raiders. They only bring 4.
Ah!
Back
Condor!
up. There's Max Crosby with the sack back at the 5.
All right, here it is, the schedule. Guys, here's the schedule review. And let's get to it. Let's look at it from my perspective and let's pick wins and losses. Pull out a piece of paper. Let's predict wins and losses. After this segment, I want to know what your results are. And during the segment in the chat room, let me know if it's a win or a loss. So, in week 1, we're going away to the Dolphins on September 13th. We're facing the Dolphins. Well, I don't know who their quarterback is. Is it still Tua? I'm sure it is. I don't really know much about them. I don't think they got Tyreek Hill. Should Tyreek Hill become a Raider? Is he available? I haven't looked up into all this stuff recently. But week 1, we face the Dolphins. And who will be our starting quarterback? Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I believe our starting quarterback will be Kirk Cousins. They have said that. We can talk about it at other times. Let me change the banner. Sorry, I did something wrong. So now we're getting into win-loss predict and the schedule release. Week 1, we face the Dolphins. And again, I'm going off the notion that Kirk Cousins is our starting quarterback, and I don't think the Dolphins got a lot in them. I think the Raiders win in week 1. Even though it's on the road, it's going to be a tough game. They could lose it, but I'm going to predict a W. Then we come at the Chargers. Oh, I'm sorry, that's at home. If it says Dolphins and there's no asterisk, that means it's at home. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. The Raiders win at Allegiant Stadium 2 days after the public practice versus the Dolphins at home with Kirk Cousins leading the charge. That's a W in my book. Well, I'm going to eat those motherfuckers up. You're right, Vinny. It took me a couple of seconds to realize it's a home game. Forgive me. I'm a little all over the place. What's up, Vinny Thomas? Raiders get a W versus the Dolphins. Then in week 2, we're kind of staying local to the Chargers, SoFi Stadium, in week 2. Their quarterback's good. They may be more well-versed having the same coach as last season. That's going to be a give-me game. But depending on how strong Kirk Cousins look in week 1, can we win versus the Chargers in week 2? They lost their coach. They got a new coach as well. No, they don't. They still got Harbaugh, right? Yeah, that's Baltimore that lost the other Harbaugh. So that's going to be a tough game, but it is kind of Raider Nation centric. I can go either way, but I'm on that positive kick, and I'm going to say we get a W in week 2 early in the Raider season. Let me know what you're thinking. What's up, Vinny? Good to see you, brother. Then we go to the Saints on the road. Man, I ain't going to lie, y'all. Depending on how Clint Kubiak and the players doing training camp and they coach up this team, we can beat the Saints. We can beat the Saints. They got an aging Alvin Kamara, a new coach, a quarterback not really proven anything. They're struggling. They got a decent defense, but they're struggling. Raiders can win in week 3. I'm going to put that up as a motherfucking W. Oh, my God. The 2026 Raiders start out 3-0 under Kirk Cousins. If it's Fernando that's playing, the games will be a little bit tougher. But Fernando would still, in my opinion, I'd still predict Fernando winning the games. That's how high and excited and jaded of a Raider fan I am for this season. But there is a world where Kirk Cousins sucks and he's faltering and they know every pass he's going to throw, he's afraid to get hit, and we lose all of these games. But I'm not going to live in that fucking world. I'm going to live in the positive world right now, and I'm hopefully not the Raiders are not going to Raider. Hopefully the Raiders are not going to Raider. Then we go have a home game back at home, 1 week at home, 2 weeks on the road, back at home versus the Chiefs in week 4. Now, this will prove if we're a flash in the pan or what the hell are we. Hey, Search One. Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing up to my earlier live stream on my other channel. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate your search. Good looking out. Now, in week 4, we face the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes coming off an injury, Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, we fucking lose. But there's a world where we win, and if we win that game versus the Chiefs, I don't care if we're 3-0 at this time. If we win versus the Chiefs, the curse is lifted. That is the week we will know who the Raiders fucking are, what they're becoming. Whoever the quarterback is, we are going to know in week 4. That is the game at home that the Raiders will tell you who exactly the fuck they are in 2026. It's week 4. Not in week 1, not in week 2, not in week 3, even if we win. It's week motherfucking 4 that we can take over the AFC West and we prove exactly who we are. Or we prove the haters correct. That is the game. I have us going 3-0 now. But I have to be a realist. and say the Raiders falter. I hope it's a close game, but I predict a Raider loss. Now, let's go to week 5.
It's about that time. We invite you to the slaughterhouse.
All right. Now, week 5, we travel to the Patriots. They got some former Raiders on that team. They're a good damn team. They got Drake May. That's a tough stretch. We got Patrick Mahomes and then Drake motherfucking May. They're a playoff team from last year. They went to the Super Bowl. If I'm not mistaken. I may be forgetting. I get all my years mixed up. Man. If we beat the Chiefs, we're going to beat the Patriots. If we lose to the Chiefs, we're probably going to lose to the Patriots. So I predicted us losing to the Chiefs. So I'm predicting week 5, is a loss. What's up, Gerald? We coming out the gates running. We will be very good this year. Yeah, we're going to find out how good we are with my predictions. We started out 3-0 according to my predictions, but now we've lost 2 straight. Then we got a game. Oh, my God. We go from Patrick Mahomes to a well-established, pretty decent Patriots team coming off a controversy with their coach. But if they're winning, I don't know, man. That's a possible loss. I predicted a loss. Now we got, oh, my God, we got Josh Allen, the MVP quarterback, at home on October 18th on week 6. Guys, I'm going to have to put that as a loss. Again, I'm hoping for victories, but I'm being a realist, and this is what I'm afraid of. At this point, Kirk Cousins started 3-0, looking great. Now we've lost 3 in a row. Maybe it's not Kirk Cousins' fault. Maybe it's the defense or everything else. But we're facing some fucking amazing teams. We're facing some amazing teams. Now we've lost 3 in a row, and we go into week 7. Versus the Rams, who probably has Aaron Donald back. They traded for that guy from Cleveland, the defensive player. And we got a struggling possible Kirk Cousins happening right now. Losing games and they are the Super Bowl favorites. I know it's at home, 2 games at home, and possibly struggling. Tom Brady will infiltrate the Patriots. Yeah, maybe they'll film practices. Let's freaking go. Come on, Tom Brady, you're a Raider now, right? Do that sneaky shit with us. Do it. Do it. But they will fuck over the Raiders. We'll lose draft picks, bro. Patriots didn't lose much. A little bit of money here and there. Robert Kraft has to pay a fine. We'll lose everything. We'll lose everything. But bring some of that shit to us, Tom Brady. All right, guys. Rams, Super Bowl favorites this year. They're going all in. They gave up all their draft picks for the Cleveland, Ohio defensive back or tackle. Can't think of his name right now. Raiders are going to lose that game. And now that's week 7. Now, if we have a bye week the next week, I don't know when it is. We're going to find out. But now, by my math, we've lost 4 in a row. Raiders are 3-4. This is the time, and unfortunately, if Kirk Cousins is starting at this point, this is when Raider Nation is going to start to shower. These are my predictions. This is when the Raider Nation is going to start to sour. I love your positivity, Gerald, and I hope we do. I hope we do. But now this is where Raider Nation is going to sour, and they're going to start singing, "The stars at night shine so bright. Bring in Fernando." But the Raiders staff and everybody wants to bring Kirk Cousins along, and they don't want to bring a rookie as a starting quarterback unless they have to. And they would hopefully let them learn and start in year 2. But again, Raider Nation becomes loud at this point, and they're clamoring for Fernando because we're losing. Raider Nation doesn't like to lose. These are my predictions. You guys are going to find out. I'm a genius and I'm a guru. But if our curse is lifted, we're going to win some of these games that I predict we lose. That's what's going to happen. If the curse is officially lifted, that's what's going to happen. All right. Then in week 8, we face the Jets. Will Fernando be starting at this point? This is a good point that maybe you could start Fernando. So I believe between week 7 and week 8, if we have lost as much as I said so far, 4 in a row, they might throw Fernando in here if they bow to the pressure. If they bow to the pressure. I hope they don't. I hope they let Kirk Cousins figure it all out, and we face a Jets team right after Halloween, and I believe we get a victory versus the Jets. They are lonely, they are struggling, and that is a revenge game for Geno fucking Smith, the former Raider quarterback that didn't cut it. And we know all his secrets. They were all revealed while he played for the Raiders. We know all his fucking secrets, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to pounce the shit out of the fucking Jets. Oh, that's right. I haven't even mentioned Aiden O'Connell at all this year. No, Aiden O'Connell will not be the starter on this team anytime soon. That's my opinion. I think Fernando will be second string. But they might put Fernando third string to keep the Raider Nation at bay. But that'll create controversy online. If they start Kirk Cousins, place Aiden O'Connell second, and they put Fernando at third, Raider Nation will be up in arms, regardless of the fact. That'll create a lot of controversy. But Aiden O'Connell, during training camp, for a quarterback injury team that needs a quarterback, in my opinion, Aiden O'Connell is trade bait. Aiden O'Connell is trade bait during training camp to any other team that might have an injury and need a backup or a starter, or even during the season. That's my prediction for Aiden O'Connell, his value. So he will be the starter, but not for the Raiders, barring injuries to all of our quarterbacks. That's my prediction. So we beat the Jets. The Raiders are now 4-4 after week 8. Then we go to the 49ers. They're a good team. I think they will beat us. I'm sticking to it. Sorry, I'm trying to get another piece of paper to write on. They will beat us. Then we got the Seahawks in a Clint Kubiak revenge game at home for his Super Bowl team. Now, this is where the Raider season is won or lost now at this point. This is where the Raider season starts. Remember earlier in week 4 versus the Chiefs, I think we're going to find out the Raiders' identity early. And we lost that game, according to my predictions. Now, versus the Seahawks in week 10, versus the Seahawks at home, Clint Kubiak's first game versus his former team. This is where we're going to find out who the Raiders actually are under Clint Kubiak. And I am looking forward to this motherfucking game. And the Raiders, in my opinion, with Kirk Cousins still at the helm, again, barring any injury, fuck the shit out of the Seahawks. We tear them up. And this is the game where, like, they got Jackson Smith and Jigba to be a number 1 wide receiver for their team moving forward. In this game, we're going to find out what receiver on the Raiders roster is the next Jackson Smith and Jigma for Clint Kubiak is in this game versus the Seahawks. So it's going to be Jackson Smith and Jigma versus our Raider receivers. And we're going to find out who Clint Kubiak is putting in that specific role, and they're going to have a big game in this game versus the Seahawks. And we beat the motherfucking Seahawks. Woo! Bam! Then in week 11, we faced the Broncos, and I don't care who it is. We're back in the AFC, the West, and we beat the Broncos. That's right. I think they're going to struggle this year, the Broncos. They got a decent team, but Sean Payton's going to struggle this year with the Broncos, and we're going to beat the Broncos. So that's a W. So now going into week 12, we are now 6-5. We are 6-5 at this point. Bam.
That's the way it goes.
Okay, there it is. Then we got week 12 at the Cleveland Browns versus Shadur Sanders, who is supposed to be a Raider. Week 12, Raiders get a victory versus the Browns. They lost their defensive players. They got all the draft picks for the future. I don't know what quarterback they're going to have, Deshaun Watson, Shadur Sanders. I don't fucking care. Raiders beat the Browns. We are now 7-5 going into the motherfucking bye week. Let's do this thing. Now the Raiders are coming equipped. Raiders are coming equipped. Then we face the Chargers again, who we beat early on in the season, as I predicted. Now we're coming out of the bye week. Can we win the game versus the Chargers and go 2-0? Not likely. Probably not likely with Harbaugh. He's too good of a coach. So either one of the Chargers games, we're going to lose, depending on which one. But I picked we won earlier. So in week 14, I think we lose to the Chargers in a close game. Then we faced the Broncos at home. And I can't believe I let the Chargers win at Allegiant Stadium. But again, it's not really a home game sometimes for the Raiders. Then we faced the Broncos in week 15. And I predicted that did I predict we beat the Broncos earlier? Let me go back. Let me just try to get my memory. I should have wrote down the team names that we play and if we beat them. Oh, yeah, in week 11, I had us beating the Broncos. That's right. In week 11, I had us beating the Broncos. At their home stadium in that weird air. So now we're facing the Broncos at home. So like I said with the Chargers, we could win either game. We're probably going to go 1-1 with the Chargers, 1-1 with the Broncos. You know what? Now that I'm looking back, I should have predicted the other games as losses for the Raiders and these as victories because we're at home. But I'm going to say we lose to the Broncos. It could be either or because we're going to go 1-1 with them. So either one of those games, we lose or win. But according to my math, we lose to the Broncos now. And now we are 7-7 going into the final weeks. And you probably need to win at least 9 games to be considered in the wild card and 10 games to actually get a spot. You need to win 9 to be considered in the wild card. So it's a possibility.
It goes down like that. That's the way it goes down like that. That's the way it goes.
Did we just become best friends?
So we have three games left, and we're now 7-7 according to my math. Your predictions are wrong so far. Again, that's your opinion. We have a fullback. We will dominate time of possession all season. I hope so, Gerald. I hope so. So check it out. We faced the Titans in week 16, right before Christmas, at home, and I believe we win that game. So now we are 8-7. Technically, we probably have to win the next 2 games to make the playoffs, or depending on the mathematics, if we win one, we might sneak into a wild card, but it's all in the ether, in the media. Then in week 17, we go to the Cardinals Stadium and we face the Cardinals. Can we win that game? We can, but they got a decent quarterback. They do. That guy late in seasons does some good stuff. Are they going to be faltering at that point in the season? I don't know. They no longer have Kyler Murray. We can win that game. We can win week 17. So I'm going to predict that a win. And now the Raiders are 9-7. Does that get us in the playoffs or not? I don't know. We might be considered for a wild card. But look at the NFL playmakers and schedule makers. Week 18 for the game in week 4 that I predicted we lose to the Chiefs at home. We play versus the Chiefs, and I'm sure they're vying for a playoff spot or a better record for seeding and positioning. Now we face the Chiefs in week 18 to be determined. So now the the NFL schedule makers put that game to be determined because they believe the Raiders might have a shot at the playoffs and it might be a primetime game. Oh, that reminds me. They didn't show any like Monday night or Thursday night. I don't know when these games are. Are these any Thursday night or Monday night games? It didn't say Monday Night Football or anything. But okay, I'll check that out in a minute. But week 18 at the Chiefs is to be determined, so they can place the schedule on a primetime game at night, on a primetime spot if we're in the playoff hunt and the Chiefs are playing for seeding or playoff positioning or either one of us. That is a big game to represent to the world. So that's going to be possibly an amazing game in week 18. So do we win versus the Chiefs? Well, I'm going to be honest with you all. If we lost to the Chiefs earlier and we've won 9 games up to this point, we can beat them. This will be the game to end the season. And if we are 9-7, as I am predicting at this point, can we beat the Chiefs and will we beat the Chiefs? You're goddamn right we will. Raiders win in an upset to break the masses. Raiders make the motherfucking playoffs in their first year under a new coach and with a new quarterback, and we make the playoffs at 10-7 on prime time. Now that is if the curse is lifted for the Raiders. Raiders go 10-7. Let me know your predictions for the season. If we went through it together, let me know in the chat room after the video is posted. Let me know. I have the Raiders in a positive year going 10-7. If we win more games than we lose, it's a successful season. If we go 10-7, the Raiders are back. They probably make the playoffs, and we have a dynasty that now has arisen under Tom Brady, Clint Kubiak, Mark Davis, Raider Nations, Kirk Cousins, and the future is bright with Fernando waiting in the wings. Now, at this point, if we lost a lot more games when we hit the Titans, and if Kirk Cousins is not playing so well and we lost a lot more games than I predicted, this might be the week that they would test Fernando a little bit versus the Titans and or the Cardinals. Not against the Chiefs for playoff positioning if we're going for the playoffs, but they would test Fernando versus the Chiefs if we have a losing record at this point. Why? Because they are probably every year a playoff team. They weren't last year, I don't think. Or they got knocked out in the first round. I forget. But still, if we've lost a lot more games than I predicted at this point, Kirk Cousins is on a 1-year deal. We have to test Fernando against a very tough team in Kansas City going for playoff positioning, and we have to play Fernando to see what he's got. He worked and practiced the whole year. We've lost a lot of games. Now this might be the game that they throw him into the fire so they know exactly what they got starting next season. Starting next season. That might be the game that Fernando plays, barring any injuries. So there it is. My predictions are the Raiders go 10-7. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. I did. I appreciated it.
Yep.
I guess that's it. I guess that's it, y'all. I got the Raiders going 10-7. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Lou said that'll be amazing if that happens. Hell, let's root for it, baby. Positivity. Gerald, we win 10 to 12 games because of the run. All right, see, we're on par. We were not matching at first, Gerald, but we found common ground, brother. We got to that 10-win season, brother. Fullback is the most important addition we made. I agree for that, for the running backs, for Ashton Genty. Man, we're going to have an amazing backfield this year. And definitely, Lou, you are 1,000% correct with your philosophy. It all depends on how our O-line performs. You're exactly right. Kirk Cousins will only survive if our O-line can put it all together and they could figure out a starting five and play together and not have injuries and changing players and positions week to motherfucking week. If our O-line can come up to par this season, you're right. We're going to win some games. And the future is bright. The future is fucking bright. And again, if the O-line doesn't come through, Kirk Cousins is going to be shacked throughout the season. They're probably going to play Aiden O'Connell every once in a while. Then they'll probably throw Fernando in at the end, like I said. That's the best scenario for our team. So that brings me back into the next segment. And we kind of talked about this. I already told you guys, but I want to know your thoughts. We all saw what they talk about online, how the general manager and the coaches said that in a perfect world, they have their rookie quarterback sit and watch and learn and study and, play him the following year or at the end of the year as the scenario we just predicted. But there is a world, and there's plenty of multiverses, where Fernando Mendoza could become the starting quarterback during the season. I mentioned some scenarios earlier in our schedule release win-loss prediction segment, so go back and watch that if you haven't. But there is a scenario, middle of the season, that Fernando hears all the rumblings from the Raider Nation that he should play for Kirko change, and he plays. I think that would be the wrong move for the Raiders. I think that would be the wrong move. So, in my opinion, you're either going to start Fernando in week 1, but I don't think they're going to do that. The philosophy is to have Kirk Cousins start. Let me know your opinions in the chat room. Please, please. I want to know. But they're going to start Kirk Cousins because in a perfect world, you have Fernando sit. But there is a multiverse and a universe where Fernando Mendoza tears it up in the preseason. He's going to play a decent amount. Aiden O'Connell will take most of the snaps in preseason. And there is a rumor that Fernando Mendoza will get a decent amount of starting reps this training camp. So I'm looking forward to the reports when they come out. But there is a universe where Fernando Mendoza looks that good and climbs the rank in training camp, and then he plays so fucking well like Derek Carr did in his 2016 2014 season where he became the starting quarterback. There is a world where Fernando could become the starting quarterback. Same thing for Aiden O'Connell if he tears it up. Again, there is a world where that could happen. I don't see it happening. The percentages are very low for Fernando and Aiden O'Connell. But a lot of Raider Nation is still rooting for Aiden O'Connell. I like the kid. He's done and said everything correctly, and he's been through the ringer. But Kirk Cousins is starting week 1. But there is those alternative universes and worlds where it could happen, like Angels in the outfield. It could happen. But Kirk Cousins will start week 1. But will he start week 7 or 8? I don't know. The jury's out. That's right. Thank you, Gerald, coming in with the Raider knowledge. We will run heavy until we know who's playing quarterback. That's Clint Kubiak's system with Seattle. Run the ball a lot, especially for rookie quarterbacks and even veteran quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins. He needs a healthy run game and an O-line to be anything of Kirk Cousins that he can be. Kirk Cousins, potentially, most of his career has been a game manager. But when he played under Clint Kubiak with Minnesota, he had the best years of his career. So can they replicate and duplicate that? They possibly can. They possibly can. But the run game will be heavy for the Raiders. That's why they got a fullback, like you said. They got powerful running backs and Ashton Genty in a second season. And they got a big backfield now. That's amazing. AOC will beat out both, according to Gerald. Well, I am not rooting for that, but if it happens, I'm A-O-K with it. Lou408 said the quarterback spot is up for grabs, honestly. You really believe that? You really believe the Raiders quarterback spot is up for grabs? I mean, like technically that it's a 100% competition? Man, that's an interesting concept. I don't think so. I think it's not Kirk Cousins' job to lose. It's Kirk Cousins' job to outright win, if that makes any sense. But it is Fernando's job to lose the backup quarterback. And hopefully Fernando can outright win the backup quarterback spot over AOC. That's where I placed the mantle. And you're also on the AOC train. Come on, ride the AOC train and ride it. Come on, ride the train and ride it. Let's be honest, this is possibly the last year with AOC under a contract. And again, I think he might be traded for an injury to another team. If they have an injury, he is a valuable commodity that could start for another quarterback-needy team. So there's a little bit of value with AOC in training camp, to say the least. And moving forward, it's Fernando's team. Unless he loses it in training camp and they don't see anything out of him in Kubiak's system, then AOC can climb the ranks again. But it's Fernando's team. Kirk Cousins, maybe for 2 years, but I think it's a 1-year deal. But technically, it could be Kirk Cousins for 2 years. And then it's Fernando's team moving forward. AOC is not going to get a secondary contract with the Raiders. He will be traded if a team needs him. But I think they're going to hype up AOC in training camp as well, because he is a good player. They're going to hype him up a little bit so his value can rise for the possibility of a quarterback-needy team. That's my honest opinion. Because we're not going to carry 3 quarterbacks going into every game. So AOC, if he's third, which I think he will be, he's going to be practice squad basically. And AOC doesn't deserve that. So they need to send him to a team where they can get a draft pick for him or something. It's just my opinion. Yes, Clint said, watch out for AOC. Yeah, I remember that. They're going to hype him up. Gerald saying AOC is Sam Darnold. Kirk Cousins is a better Sam Darnold than Sam Darnold for Clint Kubiak. Kirk Cousins is a better Sam Darnold than Sam Darnold for Clint Kubiak. I don't think AOC is Sam Darnold. But can he be in a first year under Clint Kubiak with Kirk Cousins in front of him and Fernando? No. But it's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting to say the least. So that's an interesting concept to say the least. And you're saying we need a quarterback. We need him. All right. I don't agree. But there it is. That's who I mentioned will win the starting quarterback week 1. We went over the scenarios. Now, what are the biggest training camp questions? Guys, let me know. I haven't been up to date on everything. What are the biggest training camp questions from your thing? Not only who will be the starting quarterback, who will be the leader of the team. What are your biggest training camp questions? Again, who's the starter is going to be in all the news media. That's going to be in all the freaking news media. Who's the starter? How's Fernando doing? Did he get starter reps? What's happening? That's going to be in all the news reveals. But the cornerback situation, remember, we took a free agent draft pick cornerback from another team who apparently has some legal troubles. That's a big camp question for me. Will he be a part of the starting lineup? Will he be in training camp? What's going on with him? And the free agent cornerback that we drafted, I'm forgetting the name. Gerald said, I warned you. Okay, man. Look, if you're correct, I will applaud you no matter what. But I don't think so. I always have to have the last word. So we got a few questions. Then, is Jackson Powers Johnson ever going to lead up to a starting role on the offensive line? They're putting him at guard. Will he win the starting job at guard? Or will he just be in the headlines for all the wrong reasons? He just got married recently. A couple of players for the Raiders got married this offseason. And that was some good stuff. Trying to see if there's any news stories. And Kieron Crawford, I think that's his name, the cornerback, wearing number 24. That's the cornerback I was talking about, Kieron Crawford. And they're talking about his Las Vegas Raiders timeline. The biggest camp question, oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about it. The Tokyo Toe. That's right. I love that story. Will the Tokyo Toe be the Raiders starting kicker off of not being drafted, an undrafted free agent? Will the motherfucking Tokyo Toe be the Raiders starting kicker? I want it to happen. That's another roster spot for international players. So the Tokyo Toe, I will be rooting for that motherfucker. What boy has our previous kicker fallen. Not AJ Cole, our previous kicker, Daniels. I don't think he's on the Raiders anymore. Is he? Daniel? He had a bad year last year. Or is he in competition with the Tokyo Toe? Please let me know. Somebody knows better than me. I just haven't been focusing a lot. But, man, I want the Tokyo Toe to win. The biggest camp question is kicker. I like the 38 special to win the job. Daniel Carlson. Is Daniel Carlson still in the Raiders? I don't know, man. I know they brought in the Tokyo Toe. So I'm rooting for the Tokyo Toe. But I would love Daniel Carlson to have a comeback because I got his rookie trading cards. Then Lou 408, I want to see who starts for our offensive line. We can go through that. Yeah, Carlson is gone. Thank you. I'm pretty sure you're right, Gerald. Thank you. Yeah, so we got the Tokyo Toe. And I think we brought in a veteran kicker, right? We brought in a veteran kicker that's going to compete with the Tokyo Toe. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So who's going to be the starting offensive line? I don't know. Do I have any pictures moving forward? We can look at the Raiders website. We can get a view for who the Raiders starting line is as of right now. Let me see if I can get that on. Let's get the team listed, and let's go through the starting offensive line together. Let me change the positioning. All right, so starting offensive line, we all hope and pray no injuries or anything, but Tyler Lindenbaum, maybe I can get this on screen so that way you guys don't have to look at just me talking constantly. Guys, I'm getting tired, dude. I might not be on much longer. I'm getting tired. I am burning the F out. I've been live streaming all day today. All right, let's check out the offensive line. So we got Tyler Lindenbaum will be the starting center. Then at guard, why is it not showing the other guards? So I can see from my prediction. We got the Jackson Powers Johnson. I believe he'll solidify the right guard spot. So we got Linderbaum at center, Jackson Powers Johnson at right guard. And then we got at left guard, it's probably Jordan Meredith. Probably Jordan Meredith at left guard. And if I'm doing it a little bit incorrectly, please let me know. And let me know your starting five. Then at the offensive tackle positions, we got Colton Miller at the left. And then Caleb Rogers could play either tackle position. Where's the tackles? There they are. We got DJ Glaze. We got Colton Miller on the left. Then battling for the right tackle is definitely DJ Glaze. He played a little bit last year. It's a competition at right tackle. Let's be honest. There's a lot of competitions for the Raiders offensive line. So the right guard and the left guard, the positions might be switched back and forth. And the right tackle is an open game for anybody. Hopefully one of these rookies stands out and becomes a backup. But we don't have, in my opinion, 5 veteran full-time starters on our roster. Can they put it all together? I don't know. But we are struggling on the offensive line still. But at least we repacked with young players. So that's the starting lineup. If I can remember it correctly, Tyler Linderbaum at center. At right guard, we got Jackson Powers Johnson. I hope he wins the job between anybody else. And then we got Jordan Meredith at left guard. And at left tackle, we got Colton Miller. And at right tackle, we got DJ Glaze, and a competition between any of the other players that I've just kind of mentioned, where they can play multiple positions. Caleb Rogers in his second year, Justin Pickett, the rookie, Trey Zoon the third at guard. He could fill either one of those guard spots, maybe even the right guard spot. They drafted him kind of early. So it's a battle. It's a battle at right guard and right tackle, more so than center, left guard, and left tackle. So the right side, that's our weak point. That's our weak point. Matt Gay, there it is. Thank you, Gerald. Matt Gay is who we signed, and he's battling the Tokyo Toe. I like how many guys can be interchangeable during the game so our guys don't get gassed. That is exactly right. That is how they drafted. They drafted versatile players on the offensive line and multiple positions that they can play through college and high school. So that way they're looking for versatility because they don't know who the starters will be at any given position. So they had to add versatile talent to every position, and they got to see who becomes the motherfucking standout on the offensive line. So that's what they did. So you brought up a very good point. That's what they did. And Gerald coming in with the knowledge, this line will be solid. Thank you. I love your positivity. Plus, they got a fullback. Who is the fullback? For some reason, I was blanking. Who's the fullback? Connor Hayward. That's right. The Steelers. That's right. The Steeler fullback. Bam. But we only got, do we only have one fullback? Do we only have one fullback? We got Connor Hayward. Yep, he's the only one listed. But that's because our rookie running back, what's his name? Mike, is a big boy. He's kind of like a fullback as well. That guy, Mike, what's his name? Mike Washington. He's kind of a big boy, and he's been in the weight room lifting. They told him they want him to have weight. They told him. And Ashton Jeanty is the speed back. And he's the guy that should just run it up the middle and find the open lane. That's why the fullbacks and Mike Washington Jr. will be those big guys to help him run up the middle. He will be that person. Will Fuller. I just got your fantasy football dues. I just saw it. Thank you, Will. Can't wait to play versus you this year. Love you, brother. I'll hit you up in a little bit. So yeah, dude, Mike Washington and Connor Hayward, Connor Hayward is the best fullback, but he could also play running back as the third down back, the big bruiser back. Same thing, hopefully, with Mike Washington Jr. So that role will be filled out. Then they got the versatile running back in Ashton Jeanty. We're finally going to find out if we have anything in Dylan Lobb in his third year. And then we got another running back named Roman Henby. I can't see his weight and everything here, but he's a 6-foot running back. And Mike Washington is 6'2", and Connor Hayward is probably huge. So yes, 6 feet tall, 230 pounds for Connor Hayward. Ashton Jeanty is the smaller of the backs, so him and Dylan Lobb, they're that type of running back. Roman Henby is 6 foot, 210 pounds. Ashton Jeanty is 208 pounds. That's a decent size for 5'8". Then Dylan Lobb is 204 pounds for 5'9". They are technically the same running back, even though Ashton Jeanty is clearly better. And then Mike Washington, the rookie running back, is 6'2", 230 pounds. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And Clint Kubiak always has a running back system with 2 or more running backs. JL's calling him a bulldozer. I love it. Mike Washington is his name. We will ground and pound, and the quarterback can just manage the game like Kirk Cousins is a game manager. Yeah, I hope we can control the time of possession. I really, really do. Now, quickly looking at the roster, Henby is a secret weapon with Derek Young. I don't see Derek Young listed, but so here's some roster and some players that, in my opinion, are going to make a name for themselves from the rookie roster. All right, we got Keon Crawford, defensive edge rusher. I think he's going to make a decent name for himself in replacement of the other idiot we drafted in the first round, even though Keon Crawford wasn't drafted in the first round. You all know the name of him. Keon Crawford is going to have every opportunity in training camp to win a defensive edge rusher role. And we are running a 3-4, if I'm not mistaken. We are running a 3-4 with Clint Kubiak and our defensive coaches. So we're going to have basically 4 linebackers for coverage and rushing the quarterback from the outside, from the linebacker position. So we don't really have a pure defensive edge rusher in a 4-3. We're doing a 3-4, I believe. But I think Keon Crawford's going to make a name for himself this season. We also got Jernod McCoy at the cornerback position. I think he will make a name for himself and make the squad. If there's anybody I'm missing that you guys think of will do even better, let me know. Of course, we got Traydon Stukes, should be a starter at the safety position. And Mike Washington Jr. can be in that second down role, definitely this season under Ashton Genty. And then we got the wide receiver we drafted, E.J. Williams. Let's find out the role he has on this team. And then we got players going in, and Trey Zoon III at the offensive guard position might do something good. Then we got players like Jack Best coming into their second season where they need to make a name for themselves. This is your second season, and you need to put it all together. And we need a lot more from him. We got players like Charles Grant, who played decently at times. Ashton Genty, over 1,000 yards. Hopefully he makes a step up, which I believe he will, with a better O-line. We got players like Darian Porter, J.J. Pegues, who made a name for themselves a little bit at times last year. We got Caleb Rogers again, made a name for himself a little bit last year. Now, the big standout is Dante Thornton, the wide receiver. He was the training camp darling last year. That's all they did was talk about Dante Thornton. He was the media project that they wanted to hype up last year. And it worked out. But when it came to game time and games, nothing fucking happened. He didn't put it all together. He's a one-trick pony. Hopefully he can find some more tricks. And in the Seattle offense, maybe he can be like the Seattle wide receiver that left Seattle a while back to go to the Steelers. But maybe he can make a name for himself. But he's clearly a one-trick pony at this point with his size and his strength. But I need more from Dante Thornton at a wide receiver role. He was the training camp media darling last year. This year, it's probably going to be Jack Besh. It's probably going to be Jack Besh. Oh, he's coming up. He's winning all the spots. He's the next Jackson Smith and Jigma. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Now, we got Tommy Eichenberg going into his third year. Looking a lot from him. I want to see something from Dylan Lobb. I don't even know if he's going to make the team. If he doesn't be a standout on special teams, I don't know. Jackson Powers Johnson, again, more to be expected from him. We got Decameron Richardson at cornerback. I'm expecting more from him. Then Aiden O'Connell's in his final year. So if he's a starter, he's vying for a new contract. So what's the use of starting him? They can get better value by trading Aiden O'Connell to another team. Again, that's just my opinion. But maybe Aiden O'Connell wants to be a Raider for life if even he's the backup under Fernando moving forward after Kirk Cousins leaves. I don't know. But that's interesting. Trey Tucker's going into his fourth year. He ain't going to have a fifth if he doesn't put together a good season. Then we got Matt Gay vying for the Tokyo spot. Connor Hayward. Jalen Nair, the free agent wide receiver from Minnesota, who was drafted by Clint Kubiak, I believe. Jalen Nair can make a name for himself as the de facto number one, maybe the de facto Jackson Smith and Jigma on this team. And you're saying Kieron Crawford will surprise. That's amazing. I hope so. Jalen Naylor could be the Jackson Smith and Jigba under Clint Kubiak in this offense as Jackson's JSN was in Seattle. Then we got Isaiah Polamalu coming back in another year. Malcolm Kuntz off of injuries previous year or two ago coming back. He can make a name for himself. I think he'll be the starting defensive edge rusher in a 4-3. But again, we're going to have linebackers and other people coming off the edge in a 3-4. And then we got Eric Stokes, free agent, coming to the team from Philadelphia, I believe it is. And we got a decent backfield, man. The more I look at it, we got a decent backfield. We got a decent defensive line, man. If they all come into it, damn, we got a decent defensive line. Now our tight end room, I don't think Michael Mayer's on the team anymore. I think he went to the Saints. If I'm not mistaken, Michael Mayer went to the Saints, right? Let's look at the depth chart. Let's get that on screen. If it can be shown. Oh, it hasn't been released. Okay. So we have to go to the roster. Guys, I'm doing my homework live on a video. Trying to catch up to date. I've been MIA for about 4 months now, 5 months now. Okay, Michael Mayer's still on the team. Good, good, good. So we got Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer leading the 2 tight end sets. Then we got a guy named Patrick Gerd, who is he undrafted or drafted? He wasn't drafted. I don't remember his name when I made the videos. So he's an undrafted tight end, and I'm looking forward to it. Then we got Albert Okwu-Gubanum Jr. in a 6th year. He might be the veteran. Then we got Carter Runyon. We had him last year, I believe, and he made a name for himself decently. Then we went out and got the pure veteran in Ian Thomas to come to this team. So technically, we got 3 amazing tight ends that can do it all. Michael Mayer, Brock Bowers, my namesake, and Ian Thomas, who's made a name for himself. Then we got competition for the other young players to come up. We are solid, dude. We are solid at the running back position, in my opinion, the fullback position, the tight end position, the quarterback position. Again, will it all pan out? I don't know. The jury's still out. The wide receiver position, I'm a little nervous about it, but it can be a good one, but it's very young. And our offensive line, the left side is stronger than the right side, and I have some concerns. Now, for the defensive side of the ball, I absolutely love our defensive line. There's so much room for improvement, and I think we're going to be a very good defensive line at 3-4 and with linebackers off of the edge. Cornerbacks, the jury's still out, but we got a couple of them that could make a name for themselves, and I actually like our starting safeties. It'll probably be Isaiah Palomau and what's his name? Traydon Stukes, the rookie. So that's a bright future. That's a bright future, to be quite honest with you. And Jeremy Chin as well. So those 3 can handle the safety positions. Now, the cornerbacks, like I said, the jury's still out, and I'm worried about a lot of them and all that other stuff. So I'll do my season predictions for stats and other things right before the season starts, where I predict the statistics for the quarterbacks and the numbers once they develop a starting roster. And I'll come to you with another video in another week or 2 where we can go all that other stuff. And you're claiming Gerald Naylor will have 85 receptions? I hope so. Again, I'll do those predictions on the next show. And you're saying we might get Vita Vea? I don't think so. In cap space, I don't know how much we got. It's not that much. So let me just look at that real quickly. The Raiders cap space is $14.1 million, and we need a little bit of that for injuries and players during the season, for injuries to pick up free agents and stuff like that. And that's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money at all. So let me just put this on screen real quick. According to Google AI, so we can go over this together. The total cap liabilities is $338.9 million. The top 51 require a value of $244. The base salary cap for the NFL is $301 million a season. Max Crosby is the biggest hit for the Raiders at $35.79 million. Colton Miller is next at $22.5, probably on a final year of a contract for Colton. Tyler Linderbaum at $14 million a year, according to the cap space. Malcolm Kuntz at $11, Fernando at $10, and so on and so forth. But we only have $14 million in cap space to go through the entire season. And maybe we'll earn a little bit of that money when they, drop players and they don't make the team. But still, we only got about 15 million in cap space, and that won't even afford you a Vita Vea, like you said. That won't even afford you a Vita Vea 1 year. It might, but it'll only leave 2 or 3 million. And we need that money for injuries and other things that might happen or come up. So I don't think we're going to get Vita Vea, but thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. All right, everybody, I am done. I did a 2.5-hour show. I am spent. Get your final questions in. If anything you want to say to me, your super chats, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. But I got to get going, guys. I got to go relax and chill out. My blood pressure is going through the roof, and I've been live streaming all day. But I thoroughly appreciate each and every one of you that are watching this video now, live or after the fact. And yeah, man, let me know your thoughts below. What you think about my anthem, what you think about my show, my predictions, my win-loss. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll be talking at a later date. Stay tuned for my next show. I don't know when it'll be. Maybe this time next week or the following week toward the end of training camp. But I will be coming to you guys again live very, very soon. And stay tuned for some clips and some special segments that I will be doing on this channel for members and the like. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, consider becoming a member. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this Raider Nation Monday. And maybe we're going to have a Mondays with Mikey and Murph very, very soon. So stick tuned for that. Maybe a season special. Say that 3 times in a fucking row. But for now, I'm Mikey Raider. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, going through some Raider Nation stuff, getting ready for training camp. And let's reveal the rosters, and let's get the Raider Nation excited, and let's fucking go. I predict the Raiders go 10-7 and make the playoffs, and that's the positive outlook I got going. All right, y'all. Mikey Raider. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay Raider. Give me a motherfucking Raiders before we get out of here, and you listen to the Silver and Black Forever song that I wrote and AI produced. Raiders! Thank you, Gerald, for hanging out, having a beautiful day with us. Vita Vea requested a trade. Again, it doesn't mean we get him. Caesar Beltran saying, Mikey, what's up? Frost, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everybody hanging out for these 2.5 hours. And I promise you, I'll see you very, very soon. So hit that like button, become a member. You're going to get some more videos. Raiders, we got them yelling it out. All right, let's get out of here with the song, and I'll see you very, very soon. Let's fucking go. Football is back, baby. And a reminder, if you want to join the Fantasy Football League, hit me up on social media. Be on the waiting list, and maybe a spot will open up in the next week or two. Love you all. Peace. I'm outie. Raiders.
Raider Nation, stand up! Raise that shield to the sky! From the bay to the desert,
same fire in our eyes. The Raider Central Anthem, baby, for the 2026 season. Silver and Black Forever, brought to you by Mikey Raider. My blood. Raider Nights in my blood.
Vegas lights on the strip. Same shield, same mud. Daddy in that old starter jacket. Mom yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked. Living out the dream.
Living out the Raider dream. Silver and Black forever.
Silver and Black forever.
We ride together forever. We ride forever together. On field, battle, holler, and sleep. We don't fall, we just believe.
Silver and Black forever. One voice, one family.
One voice, one family.
Love for our shield.
Love for our shield, and we scream. Just win, baby. Just win, baby. Woo! Fucking go. Raider Central Live is back. Mikey Raider's here.
Life feels like church. Our flags waving in the wind. Raider Nation vets telling war stories. Young kids learning how to grin. From the
same outlaw child. Silver and black forever. We ride forever together. Downfield, battle hard on sleeve. We don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black forever.
One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby.
Right, that's the anthem, y'all.
From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let them know who we are. Raider Nation, rise up.
Silver and black forever. We ride forever together. On field, battle hard on sleeve. We don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield. We scream, just win, baby. Just win, baby. Sorry about the technology issue.
The curse is now lifted. So rise with our new gifted. Let's settle in this life play. It's time to fight.
The curse is now lifted, so rise for our young and gifted.
Welcome to Raider Central.
What's up, hey Angel? Football is almost back again. Let's frickin' go. That's right, baby. It's almost back. I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Stay healthy, stay chat. Leave a like, and I'm out of here. But I'm going to play the female version of the song, but I'm definitely gone. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Raider Nation for life, baby. For life.
Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory, LA Raider nights in my blood. Vegas lights on the strip, same shield, same mud. Daddy let old starter jacket, Mom yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black, forever we ride forever together. On field, battle hard on sleeve. We don't fall, we just believe. Silver and black, forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win. Parking lot feels like church, our flags waving in the wind.
Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory, LA nights in my blood. Vegas lights on the schedule, same shield, same mud. Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oh, the smoke in my memory, LA nights in my blood, Vegas lights on the schedule, same shield, same mud. Granddad in old jacket, dad yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream just to win, baby. Just to win, baby. Parking lot feels like church, flags waving in the wind. Old heads telling war stories, young kids learning how to grin. From that Coliseum concrete to the strip where the lights run wild, every city same heartbeat, same outlaw child. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream just to win, baby. Just to win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let them know who we are. Silver and black forever, we riding forever together. On field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream just to win, baby. Just to win, baby. The curse is now lifted, so rise with our new gift and song that's now ready in time to play. Let's start the fudging show. Welcome to Raider Central Live. Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. battle, same shield, same mud. Granddad in that old jacket, dad yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever, we ride in any weather. On field, battle hard on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win. Parking lot feels like church, flags waving in the wind. Old heads telling war stories, young kids learning how to grin. From that Coliseum concrete to the strip where the lights run wild. Every city, same heart to beat, same outlawed child. Silver and black forever, we ride in any weather. On field, battle hard on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let 'em know who we are. Silver and black forever, we ride in any weather. On field, battle hard on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. The curse is now let dead, so rise with our new gifted. It's like man, it's not ready. It's time to thrive. Let's start the forging show. Welcome to Raider Central. Raider Nation, stand up, raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory, LA nights in my blood, Vegas lights on the schedule, same shield, same mud. Granddad in that old jacket, dad yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field, battle hard on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Parking lot feels like church flags waving in the wind. Old heads telling war stories, young kids learning how to grin. From that Coliseum concrete to the strip where the lights run wild, every city, same heartbeat, same outlaw child. Silver and black forever, we ride forever together. On field battle, heart on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family, love for our shield, we scream, just win, baby, just win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let 'em know who we are. Silver and black forever, we riding forever together. On field battle, heart on sleeve, we don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family, love for our shield, we scream, just win, baby, just win, baby. The curse is now lifted, so rise with our new gift and stock mid is now. It's time to thrive. Let's start the Virgin Show. Welcome to Raider Central. black forever. We riding forever together. On field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever. One voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby. Just win, baby. The curse is now lifted. So rise with our new gifted. The tiger is now ready. It's time about the let's start the fudging show. Rocking the Raiders Central Live. Raider Nation, stand up. Raise that shield to the sky. From the bay to the desert, same fire in our eyes. Oakland smoke in my memory, LA nights in my blood, Vegas lights on the schedule, same shield, same mud. Granddad in that old jacket, Dad yelling at the screen. Now I'm painted up, face cracked, living out the dream. Silver and black forever we ride. In any weather, on field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. Parking lot feels like church, flags waving in the wind. Old heads telling war stories, young kids learning how to grin. From that Coliseum concrete to the strip where the lights run wild. Every city, same heartbeat, same outlaw child. Silver and black forever we ride. In any weather, on field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. From the black hole out to Vegas, every section, every stranger feels like we've been neighbors. Hands up, let 'em know who we are. Silver and black forever we ride. In any weather, on field, battle, heart on sleeve. We don't fold, we just believe. Silver and black forever, one voice, one family. Love for our shield, we scream. Just win, baby, just win, baby. That church sitting long lifted, so ride with our new gifted. Excitement is now ready, and time is on, and fourth and orchestra. Welcome to Raider Central Live.